fail. So it's a bit of a long story. But anyway, one of the tires off of the 600 here is on the 4000 back at the sawmill. And I had to order new tires for the 4000. I finally got one put on. But I gotta get the 4000. I gotta get the 600 out of here because I gotta work on Dad's golf cart. So I gotta put this tire on 600, get it out of here. I gotta pull Dad's golf cart in here, see if we can get the bearing changed. Alright. The equipment shed is Spartan right now. The baler's up there with a bad tire. I got one to put on it. The David Brown has still got the drum mower hooked up to it because I wasn't sure if I was going to make more hay or not, but now I know I'm not, so it's up here in the other tractor shed. Anyway, let's see if we can get something fixed today. So the tire was flat, probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Completely completely flat. You think I'd be good at 3rd grade English since I took it for 3 years. But, so I took it off, pumped it up. But as I was taking it off, I noticed it was real loose. So I popped the center cap off. The bearing was disintegrated. Nothing left, a few balls. So Dad kind of has to have this to get around. So I just packed it full of grease, put the cap and stuff back on, and proceeded to spend like 4 or 5 days finally finding a bearing for this thing. I had to order them off a website called Parts Tree. I called like 5 Toro places. I even called one in Illinois. And they're like, it was listed on their website, but they couldn't get it. He's like, I don't know why it's listed on our website. It says here we can't order it. Like the Workman, the Toro Workman, this is a Toro Workman 1100, is a different division than the lawnmower stuff. So you have to go, anyway, long story short, I got some bearings. Let's hope they fit. So we got the hub off. Don't look like the spindle's fine. The inner race was fine. It's just the dust cover and stuff was off and balls are falling out. As you can see, it's like my dog Red Butler, missing a few balls. I had trouble finding the bearing, but they act like it wasn't a common bearing, but they sent one. It's got a SKF number, 6205, which is, if it's a SKF bearing, it's common. Anyway, we'll see if we can get this one out, this one stuck in, get this thing out of here. All right, here's what we got. They got the bearing that grenaded out of there. There's a bushing that goes in there. I've got the race and the back oil seal. We've got to get out of there, so I'm gonna turn it upside down. I don't want to take the back bearing out because it seems fine. I'm gonna try to beat the front bearing out. It's my first day on the job. Cut me some slack. See, the bearing's got a little retainer there that won't let it go in but so far. So we've got the socket. We're going to drive it on home. One more for good luck. I think that's it though. Looks like we got it. Grease up this bushing. Stick this thing back together. That was a test. You guys failed. You sit there and watch me put that bearing in, knowing that I had not put that bushing in, and the bushing's got to go in before the bearing. I've had enough of you people. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, I cleaned the spindle up with some charbon choke cleaner or carbon choke cleaner, whichever you prefer. It's a regional dialect, regional pronunciation. It had just a little bit of rust on it, a little bit of discoloration. I got some bearing grease. I got the retaining nut, bushing. That's it. Let's get it back together. I love the smell of grease in the morning. Yeah. Gonna give it a little click. Maybe one little click. 2 clicks. That little preload on there feels good. Retaining cap. The cap just sits on this big giant washer here. Alright, let's drop it down off the jack. And then when I saw this one was bad, I did check that one. That one's in good shape. No play. Alright, that's it.